Drive in South Carolina, law enforcement likely knows where you've been and when. Right now, they have access to records with this data from your license plate, which they say is an important tool to stop and prevent crime.
Yes, indeed. But as State House reporter Mary Green explains, some say that tool needs some guardrails around it.
A bill that's currently in a House Judiciary Subcommittee would impose regulations on the cameras located all across South Carolina, known as automatic license plate readers, or ALPRs. One lawmaker says right now there's not enough oversight into who can access the information that these cameras collect and why.
They collect this information about your license tag, which seems innocuous until you realize that it's kind of like the data in your cell phone that you didn't realize was so important.
Every time a car drives by, these cameras automatically take a photo of the vehicle and its license plate and record data capturing when and where the plate was read. But some say there's little oversight over this system, making it ripe for abuse.
If Princess Kate lived in South Carolina, and specifically in Florence, it would not be hard for people to have figured out that she was suffering from a disease because we could track her car to her oncologist using license plate readers.
This bill would impose restrictions on who could access this database and for what purpose, and limit how long the photos and information in it are kept.
The government should not use this data to track citizens that have committed no crime.
Law enforcement told legislators Tuesday that their existing systems retain data for 30 days, and they say they need access to this tool to bolster public safety.
Criminals are becoming more sophisticated, and the public expects more out of law enforcement. And because of that, we have to utilize the available technology out there to stay ahead of the game, and we're not ahead of the game.
I think it's a very powerful tool that when it's used responsibly.
Meanwhile, there's an ongoing lawsuit challenging the use of these cameras. SCDOT says it's halted approval of any further license plate readers pending that litigation's outcome and whether any legislation is enacted at the State House. This bill currently sits in a House Judiciary Subcommittee at the very start of the legislative process, so it still needs to earn several more approvals to reach the governor's desk. Reporting from the State House, I'm Mary Green.
Both the Chester County Sheriff and Columbia's police chief told lawmakers today their agencies have been able to solve crimes and move investigations forward because of these cameras.